Do you think they deserve to die, mister? Answer the question.
Carly, don't answer that question. Die.
Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
It's my time now. It's our time.
Speaking of people who aren't taking one for the team, Tekashi 6ix9ine
He definitely not.
has decided to flip on the entire organization from what we're hearing right now.
But what made people think that he wasn't?
I said on here that he was gonna do this with the day it happened.
Come on now, like, he rapped that shit, but he not about that life. He not from the streets. He don't sell drugs. He don't kill people.
47 years. He pled guilty on 9 charges of just random shit.
Man, that comes from a terrible lawyer.
I mean, it could be reduced, with good behavior
And with him snitching, he gonna snitch his ass off.
Like, I don't know. That's just crazy. I feel like, really, like, when you go into jail and shit like that, it's really like every man for themselves.
Yeah.
So it's like, I feel like
I think the world is every man for themselves.
Yeah.
We just sit here and we act like it's not, but real shit.
It really is.
Nobody gives a fuck about you except for yourself, man. You gotta take care of yourself. Nobody else will.
Yeah. And like, fucking, yeah, dog. It was like, all right, well, you could get life, or you could get 47 years.
That's a long time.
It's a long ass time, but it's like, yo, like,
how old is he? Do we know? He's younger than us, isn't he? He's like 19.
Yeah, because I mean, like, shit.
So even if he, just say he's 20, that's still 67 years. He'll be 67 when he get out.
Yeah.
It's a lot of good years, too. These are some good ass years that he did.
Amazing.
Yeah. And then, like, in his position, like, I feel like people pointed a lot of fingers at him. So he's like, okay, I'm by myself. All right, well, fuck it. I'm an assistant. Like, they always pointed at me, left me out here, then shit, I'm gonna fuck y'all over too. That was kind of like his way of doing that.
But see, he got the snitch on everybody, from everybody in the music industry that he was affiliated with to all the street niggas. So it's to the point where, like, he got to kiss his career goodbye. Like, who are you without your rap career?
He's a funny motherfucker. He can promote a lot of shit, man.
But then somebody gonna kill him.
Somebody gonna
like, you're not finna snitch, end up getting out of doing 47 years and be able to show your face in the streets. Like, it's not gonna happen.
I mean, do you think
it's not
all
gonna
the tattoos?
I mean, you think they're running to go beat up a man with colored hair?
Yes. Yes.
Probably.
They was doing that before.
I mean, he's been doing a lot of fuck shit.
But they were
trying
to off that man before all of this.
All right.
What makes y'all think they not gonna do it now?
So to me, the thing is I knew he was snitching from jump. Like, I said on here, like, he's gonna tell. We all know he was gonna tell. So my thing is do I blame him? Like, am I like, oh man, like, how upset am I that he's telling? You know?
No, I'm not even mad at him.
Like, 47 years?
That's a long
time. For some niggas that you met, what? How long have you been popping? For a year?
Some
niggas I met 9 months ago?
I was about to say that.
Like, if you think that I'm not telling on y'all, like, bro.
Like, I don't even know y'all. Like,
dude, I don't even know your real name. Like, I know you as, wait, I was going to say Loke, but they're all blood, so I don't know. I can't even come up with a quick name real quick. It's just like, I don't fucking know you, nigga. You think I'm not telling on you? I'm definitely telling on you. I have millions of dollars to get back to you. He is losing millions of dollars pretty much every day. But you know how much he would make for a show?
But do you really think he's going to be able to go back into the industry?
No, he's gonna be like 60-something. He's gonna be 69.
No, I'm saying, if he was to snitch,
he's gonna be
if he snitched on enough people to get out of jail, and just say he did 5 years. We'll say he did 5 years. Do you think he'll be able to return back to the industry as the rapper that he was?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
He'll try. He'd be washed.
You think that people aren't gonna buy his songs?
I feel like people will be
I'm definitely
anticipating something.
If 6ix9ine gets out tomorrow, I'm streaming the song. Like, what are we talking about? I'm gonna click the button.
Because
if he gets out in 5 years, I'm gonna click the button.
Yeah, because at that point it's like, yo, you a rapper. All the rappers need to go to jail to come back.
Most of the shit that I listen to be because y'all had me listen to this shit for the show. If I ain't have to listen to this shit for the show, I probably wouldn't listen.
Oh, I'm listening to it for the show too. I'm not like listening to it for pleasure.
Yo, we
like,
waited
I'm
for
listening to
Gucci.
that shit.
We waited for Gucci.
And then what happened?
We're waiting for Bobby Shmurda.
Hey, I'm
waiting.
clicking that shit.
We're not waiting in 47 years, dog.
I'm not.
We're not waiting that long.
I'm not down.
By that time, when he comes back out, our music taste is gonna be like crazy. We're gonna be listening to like operas.
I don't know what.
Hey, where do you think you're gonna be in 47 years? Holy shit, let's get into it.
You know what I mean? Like,
where do you think you're gonna be in 47 years? In 47 years.
In 47 years,
what does your life look like?
I'm gonna have a farm. I'm gonna have different cribs. I'm gonna have a city crib, you know, so I can go different places. But I'm gonna have my spot. I'm gonna have a farm, dog. I'm gonna be a farmer.
Hey, to be honest, I really wanted to clown farm, but that's a fire.
Hey,
I'm trying to be a farmer.
It's smart. It's definitely smart.
Don't touch your hat after you say you want to be a farmer. He said, I want to be a farmer. This nigga's nasty. This nigga's nasty, man.
No, man, I can't because, you know, I'm going to be butchering. You know, I'm going to be like,
what'd you say? What'd you just say?
I'm going to be butchering.
Oh, butchering.
Yeah, so
I thought you said
I'm going to have my own animals.
You don't have
I'm going to grow crops and all that. Yeah, I'm trying to get all that in the mix. Yeah.
Oh, shit, okay.
Yeah. I'm trying to be on some, like, life shit. Like,
so are you gonna
more life?
Are you gonna drink the milk straight from the cow, or are you gonna filter?
And you don't even have to pull it because he's sucking the titty. He's not even pulling it. He's sucking the titty.
Yo, my mini wheats is getting with the titty milk straight from the source.
Mini wheats. Yes.
Yeah, I like mini wheats. Don't fucking hate. No. Get the fuck out of here. If you don't like frosted mini wheats,
like they're cool, but like in my dream scenario, I'm not eating frosted mini wheats. Bro. The first talking about if I'm like off rip, we're just like picking cereals. It's like Fruity Pebbles comes to mind. Maybe Frosted Flakes, but Frosted Flakes you have to add extra sugar.
You definitely do.
Hey, they fucked it up.
They fucked it up taking the extra sugar out.
Hey, it's my sugar,
and I ain't doing it now.
Thank you, man. There we go. No, but Niggas gotta hate, bro. Niggas gotta hate.
I know what you mean.
Hey, we need that.
Bro, no, but you just said frosted mini wheats off rip.
They say it's like 35%.
I was just talking about it. That's why. It was still on the brim.
Why were you having it? Never mind.
Because I was saying,
we're talking about Tekashi, and I really don't want to get into cereal.
You know that's a little brother.
This Fruity Pebble hair ass.
Bro, Fruity Pebbles is fire. No one, who doesn't like Fruity Pebbles?
I do.
And no one doesn't like. If you don't like Fruity Pebbles,
what
we have a
about
conversation. I don't know. I never really was like on the Tricks like
that. Kind of like.
I don't dislike Tricks. I don't dislike Tricks, but like,
hey, Fruity Loops is little joints too.
Fruit Loops fire.
Fruit Loops are fire.
All right, so Tekashi's hair looks like Fruit Loops. So thanks. Back to that. Ryan, why'd you decide to tell on everyone Waterfall? I thought you were wavy until this.
Well, honestly,
mad vibes.
You know, with good behavior and me being a rat, you know, I see a bright future.
That's how a bright future. You found your way out the maze.
You know, there was definitely some light.
Cheese at the end of the.
You know, they definitely shed some light on at the end of the tunnel. So you know,
that's nasty.
I made a reach.
Shout out to Waterfall, man.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be out here.
The topic that Waterfall really wanted to talk about this week. The other number rapper. Carry him away.
21.
As y'all fucking know, one of our favorite fucking trap rappers. I mean, shit. How could you not like X? No Heart.
Yeah.
What was it? Red Ops. Are you kidding me?
21 has joints.
He
21 has joints, man.
Man, fire, yo. 21, you can always count on 21 for a dope pick. I like 21. And I like 21 because he kept it real.
Yeah, I like what you did there, bro. I like what you did, my man. I'm gonna let you cook.
You hear that? Because he fucking kept it real. You know, I believed him in no heart. When the cashier said something to him and he turned around like, what the fuck you say? And he shot him down in the video. Oh,
Did you felt that?
Oh,
You say that shit was real.
21. All right, that's one of those motherfuckers. Okay. All right, no smoke. You know what I mean?
No smoke.
Facts. Because he kept it real.
Facts.
Turns out,
we are finding out, as of recent developments.
It's like when you go to the Maury show, you get the results.
The results are in.
I was gonna go more Santa Claus, but okay, I got you. Keep going.
Claus, I don't know.
21 Savage.
And he's not fucking American.
You are an illegal.
Buttercrest, Atlanta. Fuck out of here.
But it sounds bad racist.
Fuck out of here. You're not from there. You're not fucking from there.
Oh man,
He's from New England.
hey, he's stealing the vibes. Is that what he's stealing vibes?
Don't fucking rap about you're from there. You're not fucking from there.
I like that.
Hey, his auntie stayed up.
His auntie does stay there.
He got there in
He used to go there in the summers and shit.
Talking about your mama always told you, when you go to America and you stay with my sister, you do what she tell you to do.
Yeah, so Ice has picked up 21 Savage. Where does it say he's from?
He's from
New England?
the UK. They said UK. That's
Okay,
right.
New England is America.
I'm hearing.
I don't know. Shit.
I'm hearing London.
I don't know. I didn't heard so much shit.
You don't know where New England is? Like New England is Boston, man.
Oh, shit.
And all of this, like the.
Patriots.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
like,
We saw them on
No,
Sunday.
no. That ain't what I meant to say.
No, fucking, give me a fucking phone.
New
Anyways,
Zealand.
Yeah,
New
yeah.
Zealand. That he's from New Zealand?
He's from UK.
I don't.
Anyways. So Ice picked him up. You know, and I want to mention,
And I know
they
you're
are
very,
keeping
I
that
know
same
you're-
energy.
I know you're
They're
very
keeping that same
sensitive
energy.
to Ice issues, you know.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to say. They're keeping the same energy. Because, like,
Shout out to Ice for keeping the same energy.
it's not just.
wow.
We see that it's not just the Mexicans getting deported.
Hey, I was hoping he would say it. I was hoping he would say it, bro.
Boy, no. You thought you were safe? Ooh.
Hey, Obama actually deported more people than any president ever in
You're
the
from
history.
Europe, you're from Syria, you're from the UK.
Nah, they get them the fuck out of here.
Yeah, them visas.
Yeah, it's just a United Kingdom.
Yeah. Anyways, hold on. Side note. I heard that DACA is trying to get a little thing passed. So DACA people who were in DACA, they're doing a 2-year thing where they can get their lease again. So I kind of wanted to just throw that in there. But anyways,
Shout out to DACA.
Yeah.
So it's so crazy because it came to all of our surprise because we really love 21.
Yeah, it was really. It was. This is gonna be an interesting topic throughout the culture.
I didn't believe it, bro. T told me, and I was like, bro, get the fuck out of here. 21, like, yo, he's from Atlanta. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But wasn't he
I
just
didn't
recently
believe
arrested?
it at all. That's what I was saying. Like, man, if you're arrested at all, if you're a felon, you commit any crimes, you're getting sent back right away. You know what I mean? It's just one of those things.
I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like a learning. This is a learning thing.
It's one of those.
Because you know what I'm saying? They stole us from our land and they brought us here.
You're here as a visitor, so you're committing crimes. All right, yeah, you're getting the fuck out of here.
It makes sense when you think about it, but I've never been forced to think about these types of things because unfortunately, a big problem with our society is if it doesn't pertain to you, don't nobody give a fuck. Yeah. Like as much as we pretend to care about other people, like I was saying earlier, motherfuckers don't give a fuck about you. So like I've never been forced to think about this reality. So yeah, if he was arrested, I would assume that shit would have the flag would have popped up. I don't know how the fucking police computers look. But.
So allegedly, the story is he came here in 2005. His visa expired in 2006. He was 13 when he first got here.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I want to say he was about 24. I'm not exactly sure how old he is. But I want to say he's around our age, 24, maybe 25, and he got deported now. You know, he's been here for a long time. He had a successful career. Yeah. It's kind of crazy. Like, you wouldn't really care, you know, and it's kind of sad that, like, because he's an immigrant, he's losing fans, and like that's so unfair. But the fact that he lied, is like what hurts the most.
What? No, what?
He got a real good name.
Don't talk about what hurts you the most.
Abraham Joseph.
I think that's
His
what
real
really.
name's Abraham Joseph?
Yes.
That's fire. Shout out to Abraham.
Abraham is definitely from the UK.
Father Abraham had many sons. Whoa.
He does have 3
What is
kids.
he called? They call him the
Wait, time out.
21st now?
Time out. Do you think he has an accent?
I don't know.
Dude, and that's what we talked about too. 21. He's one of those rappers who had the monotone.
Maybe it's because he has an accent and that's the only way you can speak him. Oh. That's crazy.
I feel that's the cover up.
He's a young Idris Elba. You know how disappointed I was when I found out Idris Elba was British?
You didn't know that?
Yo,
No, I mean
like
I found out like not that long ago. I'd say probably like 3 or 4 years ago, but like I'm younger. And on top of that, I just like you see niggas.
that's the beautiful thing of music, the facade.
Yeah.
The facade. Yo, there's plenty artists from Europe who, when they get to singing, you didn't even know they weren't American. It's just when you see the interviews and they start talking, it's like, oh shit, I had no idea they were from Britain. Or you know what I mean? All that shit. It's so crazy how music can do that. Like Selena, she didn't really know how to speak Spanish, but she can sing in Spanish and she sounded great. And
Whoa,
Mexicans love
whoa. Time out. Run that back, Jay. Did you know this?
Yeah. She don't speak Spanish, but she can
She
sing.
speaks
That was
Spanish,
in the
but
movie, wasn't it?
Yeah, she just, her Spanish wasn't good. It wasn't
wasn't
great
great.
Spanish. You know?
Because I was like, I'm pretty sure I saw the movie.
Yeah.
She was
yeah.
speaking some Spanish in that motherfucker.
Yeah,
Because I was reading a lot of subtitles.
But you know, she
What the fuck do I know?
trained. She trained to do those, to say those words.
When it comes to music and songs, you know, you can sing it. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh.
There's a lot of people who
I
don't
guess-
even speak Spanish who can sing Drake's part from Mia and all that shit that he did with
I
Bad
can
Bunny.
too.
You know what I mean? That type of shit. That's the
that
beautiful
song.
thing about music.
I mean, I know the
So,
song you're talking about, but I can't sing the part.
I can tell. I can fucking tell you, but.
Hey, you know, love is love, man.
That's what was that? The third, second joint that Drake got in Spanish? Shout out to Drake.
Hey, shout out to Drake for just out here, just like always riding somebody else's wave. You know,
You got to get that money though.
hey, I'm the last nigga to knock somebody for trying to get some fucking
Someone
money.
creates the wave and he's sergeant.
Bro, hey, he's riding the waterfall.
He's riding them motherfuckers. Yeah, Alright, no.
Yes!
He's so right,
Get your jokes up. Get your jokes up.
Hey.
Wait, what did he say before? He said, "Oh yeah." Yeah.
Stupid. You stupid.
Oh my gosh. Bro, that shit was so fucking funny before. Oh man.
Shit.
Hey, Jay, do you have like strong opinions on the 21 Savage thing? Oh, you ready? Actually, I'm sorry, Jay. Who are we more disappointed in? 21 or 69?
69.
I wasn't a big fan of 69. I feel like he was trolling a lot, doing a lot of fuck shit. I was tired of seeing him. But I mean, I didn't want that for him. You know what I mean? I never want to prison somebody to go to jail.
Yeah, facts.
Prison or anything like
But
that.
that man is finna snitch on everybody. Everybody.
21 lied to everybody.
It's funny because I seen a tweet going around that said,
I'm just making the argument. I don't have an opinion.
Like,
I'm
don't
still
get me
thinking.
wrong. Like,
I'm still working
You have
through
to
this.
think about it. Like when he first came over here, he was a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like he applied for his visa back in 2017. In 2017, but he just hasn't got approved.
What? No, he was born in 92, so that makes him.
no, they said he was 13 when he got here.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But I'm saying, like, okay, on his own, he finally applied on his own for his visa back in 2017. So when you think about it, something like that, like, okay, it's been probably like a year and a half since he applied for it. So, you know, it does take time. They making it seem like if he didn't apply for it at all, at least he did apply for it. Now, is he meeting the requirements of the visa to get the visa? Who knows? You know what I'm saying? And that's probably why they haven't even deported him yet. He probably stood here. Like, they probably still not going to do it. What they're probably trying to do is they probably just trying to clear up the paperwork So then that way he could continue on the right way. Because for sure he's making money. And the thing about the United States is they want to tax on every dollar that he makes. So until he becomes a U.S. citizen, they can't tax him. Not the way that they want to. And that's all.
I'm not sure if that's true.
They probably are. Don't get me wrong.
Because if I go to Texas, like in the NBA and shit like that, like they say, oh, people like who play professional sports, they like to play for Texas because there's no income tax. But the thing is when you're playing an away game and you're playing in that state, they charge you the taxes of that state. Yeah. So I'm sure they're still getting their fucking money out of them.
No, I'm pretty sure that they're getting
they getting their money from me. We wouldn't be here if they weren't making money off.
But I'm pretty sure what they're trying to make sure is they get all the money that they're supposed to be getting, and not just partial.
Well, I mean, with the contract, they had all that figured out. It's just like they have the contract where it's like we've been and did business with this state this many times that like we kind of know how it's gonna go when you get paid when you come here.
What are you talking about right now?
I'm talking about how we're saying like if you go to different places. And
we're talking about sports.
Yeah. I was talking about the sports thing.
I'm sure. I was making sure that we all knew what we were talking about.
No, I was talking about the sports thing. It was like, it's all made out in the contract.
No, but that's that's the law. Like when you go to a different state, they're charging you the taxes of that state.
Right.
So like I'm sure that it doesn't matter if he's a legal citizen or whatever, because when he signs these documents, it's all going to be funded through the state anyway. Yeah. So it doesn't matter because the venue, no matter where that shit is, they still have to function with the U.S. government. So whether he's a citizen or not, they're gonna go through that channel because
that contract is like the validation.
Yeah.
So, and that's which is crazy because like that just kind of shows how much of like the business side of how America works.
And
America's only a business.
And y'all got to think about it like, out of all the times he have been in Atlanta, out of all the states that he visited, why all of a sudden y'all want to catch him in Atlanta Super Bowl weekend? Like, number one is for publicity. Number two, like
that is a.
I think UK kind of went back in the records.
Why now is a very good question.
UK went back in the records and they're like, yo, 21's a big guy out there. We want him.
I don't think
the UK did it.
I really feel like
because you guys. I was trying to bring the jokes out, man.
Now, one thing that I don't know.
He's becoming more conscious now. He's been like chilling with J. Cole. He's been like, if you hear the new music, it's not the same. It's not exactly. So back to what I was saying earlier. As soon as you start to try to bring some motherfuckers together to do some shit, they're like, whoa. Hey, what's going on over here with this guy? They're like, yeah, let's figure out.
Y'all got to think about it like right now, like as of right now, while we're recording right now, you already know that Trump is meeting with the
State of the Union.
Yeah, so like next week we'll most likely be talking about that.
We probably won't be talking about that shit.
We don't have to say something about it. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know. You know how Trump do before you know.
We haven't talked about Trump on here in
quick question.
Long time.
If we went to the White House, what do you think Trump...
we went to the White House.
What do you think Trump would have on the table for us?
Hey, shit, dead ass.
Yeah.
Hopefully some Uncle Remus and some Johnnies. You're like, oh shit, we bring in Chicago. They bring in Uncle Remus, they bring in Johnnies, they bring in Juicy Lucy. Juicy Lucy. And then what else is good Minnesota food? Come on, Ryan, hurry up. Give me one.
Fuck, I don't even... Minnesota food. We don't ever even know.
Juicy Lucy.
Juicy Lucy.
And Sweet Martha's cookies. Bam. That's what he did. Hey, do you know about Sweet Martha's cookies?
No.
Oh shit, we got it. Hey, that's what we should do. That's what we should do this year, man. We'll go to State Fair. We'll go to the State Fair with the podcast. Hey, that's some shit like. There's no way for us to really be able to describe it to you.
I know.
It's one of them things.
I definitely want to go.
Because I was vastly disappointed when we went to some fucking shitty festival, and I was like, man, the only there's 3 festivals like in Minnesota that are a thing. I went to
I think that's when we went to the neighborhood.
I went to the Taste. Yeah, that's where we went to Rip Fest. It sucked. I went to the Taste of Minnesota. Smokey Robinson was there, so that's fire automatically. Nice. We have the State Fair, and I went to Soundset. Thank you for finishing my sentence. I don't know what I'm talking about. So yeah, all 3 of those, like my bar is high. It's just like the shitty part about having the Mall of America, because I used to go to the Mall of America all the time, and now when I go to other malls, it's like
It's not the
This,
same.
yeah, that's all y'all
It's
got.
bar
Like,
very high.
it's a big bar. You know what I'm saying?
You go to malls with a high expectation. It's like,
Yeah. So, yeah, I want to go to the State Fair. I want to go to the Mall of America. Got to get another Juicy Lucy.
Yeah, we really didn't take this niggas to the mall, bro.
yeah, but there are stores at the mall.
I really didn't want to go.
But there are stores that are at certain malls that aren't at the Mall of America, and it's kind of like, wow, you're the Mall of America. You don't
Yeah, and they don't have a lot of stores. They have the same
it's
stores
not-
repeated.
They
There's like
don't
5.
have a
There's
lot of
literally
stores.
5 Foot Lockers.
Hey,
It's
every
like-
time he said, let's go to the Mall of America, I was like, we don't really have to go. Like, it really did not excite me to go to no
Deadass,
fucking mall.
the only reason I would like to go to the mall back when everybody else wanted, like when they were visiting, is because Legoland. And I fucks with Legos, you know what I'm saying? So Legoland's fire, so no matter what, I'm like, alright, if we gonna go to the mall, we'll walk around with
We
it.
gotta pass.
But I'm gonna go to Legoland. Y'all niggas have fun. I'll be here for an hour. Y'all do
I'll
y'all
definitely
thing.
go to Lego. Man.
Bro, Legoland, they used to have the racetrack. They took the racetrack away.
Yeah.
There used to be like, it was a ramp, right? It's not a long ramp. Like, you make your own,
Yeah.
but it's like
You
5,
can
6
make your own
lanes,
little car.
and like kids are just making their own Lego cars and just racing.
Racing up the other
They're racing
ramp.
up the other ramp. It was the
Oh,
most,
shit, that's
bro. I'm telling you, it's the
It's
simplest shit ever. But bro, when they took that shit out, I was like, what are y'all doing? Like, this is ridiculous,
They do build some cool ass shit.
But as soon as we get out the highway, I got to go get a Juicy Lucy, though.
bro.
And before we leave, I need another one.
We only went to the Nook. Next time we'll go to 5-8 Club. We'll do both.
Yeah, you gotta look for it.
The Nook was fine, though.
Speaking of rivalries, the Game and Joe Budden.
Hey,
Let me see. Give me the. I need the manuscript of what he said. Did we talk about last week the bars that were said? Because last week we talked about the Sim Santana, or no, we talked about the Kim K bars.
Yeah, I didn't hear the Sim bars.
Something about he had Sin swallowing babies or was choking Sin until she was ripping the buttons off of her shirt. I'm about to pull it up.
Oh wow, that's mad disrespectful.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. But yeah, it was something about ripping the buttons off of her shirt.
yeah.
He was fucking with Sin and she ripped the buttons off of her shirt. Joe Budden, Sin
I don't think we
Santana
talked about
are
that.
now engaged. No, we talked about the Kim K
Kim,
bars
yeah.
last week. So yeah, now we have that. And what do you say? People were asking him questions, and like I was saying last week, is he just like looking for spotlight? Da 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 da. And I'm like, this has always just been who he is. He responds by saying, anytime you say anything about anybody, you're chasing clout. I don't get it. These new terms. How does someone that sells over 20 million records, is that well established, iconic in his own right, and legendary music, how do you chase clout? Big Boy responds, he says, yeah, those words were disrespectful, don't trip. He added, but someone always mad or feeling something about someone is disrespectful. This interview is really, really long, and he doesn't really get into a lot of the juice that I really want to get into about this, but that's just a way to set the stage for the...
Yeah.
But do we feel differently if it's just an entire song of this nonsense? Because if it's just one big-ass song of just Game just spitting a bunch of bars about a bunch of famous
He knew what he was
girls.
doing. He knew he was making a controversial song.
Yeah.
Whether it was clout chasing, but that's what rappers do. They make songs that like get attention. You know what I mean?
Now,
Whether it's like beef shit or it's just like, yo,
Now, did he really
I'ma call
mess
everyone
with
out.
Sin?
I don't know. None of us ever know. None of us know anything about any of these people. They tell us what they want us to know, and that's it. And I'm sure people lie about shit.
I
I'm
mean,
sure these
Ray J said he was first, but was he really first?
Bro, she was married before she was married.
Exactly.
Nah,
So,
Ray J's just saying he hit it first before the rest of them.
Before everybody else in the industry that we know about. But like, bro, I don't know. To me, I heard Joe Budden speak on it, and there was an interesting point where he says, I think it's really funny how you've never mentioned her name once until I got with her. Which makes it seem like you're one of these corny niggas who thinks it's cool to fuck the same girls as other people. And I thought that was very, very funny.
It's the truth, though.
Because I don't know what it is about dudes where it's like, oh shit, I fucked her too. Like,
Okay.
Yeah.
bro, everybody has a past, bro. I personally am not the guy to give a fuck about what you did before me because I don't have time for that
lying
shit.
on bodies is like like corny.
It's very
Childish.
corny.
I don't give a fuck who you fuck with before me. As long as you clean, like you're not bringing nothing into the relationship.
I mean, but that's like when guys beef and one of them is in a relationship, or either they're both in a relationship. That's one of the bars you're gonna go to. Oh, you're
I fucked your bitch.
I fucked your bitch. You know what I mean? I seen her sucking mad dudes, or you know some shit.
Now, the only thing
like,
that I don't
it's
agree
typical
with,
when it comes
like
to
if one of my homies had fucked with my girl, like, but this was before me, I want to know that up front. You know what I'm saying? So,
but who's that on you to tell? Is it on me to tell you, or is it on your girl to tell you?
Honestly, it's on both. Because if you're really my homie, you'll keep your 1,000 with me.
But I'm not just gonna walk up to you and be like, "Hey, yo, Jay, I fucked your girl."
No,
like, so how?
But just be like, it was before. It was way before.
No, but that's a touchy subject because a lot of people don't move that way. So how does somebody approach that topic? Like if your girl fucked before y'all were even a thing, how does someone approach that topic to you? How's the perfect exactly? Because that's a net.
Honestly, I
would rather not. Personally, I would rather not know. I'd rather not know.
It's one of those hard things to get off without having there being someone feeling some kind of way.
I feel like y'all first encounter, like, okay, that's like if I'm finna introduce my girl to you for the first time.
And I shake your hand and I'm like, "Hi, I'm Bria."
Yeah, be like, I'd rather right then and there when I'm introducing, you be like, "Hey." So, like,
I'm like, "Oh shit, hey, what's up?"
Be like, I guess we should tell you right now before it gets too far. Like, right. We had an older thing, but it's nothing. I haven't talked to her in a while. Whatever the case may be, I'd rather find out right.
Very
then.
messy. That sounds very.
No,
exactly.
I would
because on top of that,
I'll pull you to the side.
Yeah, I don't know how she feels.
I'll tell you before y'all even had it. Like first, I found out y'all first. Like, yo.
But if y'all sit there and y'all try to play that role like y'all don't know each other in front of me,
yeah, I'm definitely doing that.
Hey, I swear to God, I'm not finna fuck with her, and I'm done.
I might tell you later, but I'm not. When we're here right now, I'm going on her. Baby. I don't know because I don't know how serious y'all are. I don't know what men and women do behind. Like I don't know what they have going on.
It depends on the circumstances.
I'm not gonna do it
on a lot of things.
Don't get me wrong. If we out in like a public event, like at an event or something like that, then yeah, I understand. Like you waiting until we in private to have that conversation. But nah, if we're alone, like you come over to the crib and she there, no, I definitely want to know right then and there. Like, don't hold that shit back. Like, real talk. I feel like that's how a lot of relationships fucking fail. Because there's no honesty.
Yeah, like bare truth is really important. Like if y'all like really
I can't control who you had sex with in your past. Just like you can't control who I had sex with. But what you can control is my trust in you.
It's like, how you hold up during the relationship.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Like,
you got to keep that shit 1,000.
Really what it boils down to. That's a really interesting point. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, the shit is, it's not like it's
a small world, though. Like, it's a lot of people in this world that, like, you going to run across somebody that one of us to have sex with. Like, it's possible happening.
It is possible.
It's possible.
Especially with these industry motherfuckers. You know, because a lot of times they do fuck with the same women.
They all do. That's how the industry is set up. It's
so they like that shit. They love that sick, nasty shit. They love fucking the same
girl. They love bragging about the same. But that's how it used to be in high school. In high school, the most popular girls was the girls who used to get around.
No, but the thing is, it's like, I was trying to fuck her because she was the pretty girl. I wasn't trying to fuck her because the other dudes was fucking her. I was like,
when you knew she was going because your homie in the locker room was like, oh yeah, she was going for me, and then buddy like, yeah, she went for me. It was easy. Woo.
No, then I'm
you
like,
telling me you not finna take her to the crib, man?
No, bro, I'm always the nigga who's just trying to do different shit.
Brianna. Bro,
I was fucking the weird art bitches that no one knew. Like I was fucking all. Oh shit! The YouTube's going right now.
Yeah.
Hey, I was
put that shit on.
I was out here with like the wild bodies that no one would know about. Like you know what I'm saying? I got the wild body.
Brag about?
No, it's not even that. It's just like that.
No, it was a joke. It was a joke.
Hey, trust me. There's a few on the list that I think about deleting. No. No, but it's just like, man, I've just never been.
Remember you want to let go?
Hey, hey, that's why I drink so much.
That wasn't me.
Hey, that's why I drink so
Yeah.
much. No, but like, it's real shit. Like, I've never been the dude who's like, oh shit, everyone's doing this, let me do that. Like, I've always just done wild other shit. I just said I'm gonna get a fucking braid through the bottom of my beard, nigga. Like,
You mad hipster, man.
I'm the black hipster. I'm the original black hipster, man. These niggas out here trying to.
Your holiday coming up.
What's that?
St. Patrick's Day.
What's that?
St. Patrick's Day.
National White People Day? I don't fuck with National White People Day. No, I drink every day.
I know you do.
Well, not every day, but for the most part, I try my best.
Man, this beer got my stomach hurting.
Man, it's the Devilsadpod podcast, baby.
Hey, thank you for checking out the YouTube.
Man, shout out.
Hey, shout out to the YouTube page. Shout out to everybody who's listening to us on here, man. Hey, right here, I think it's under Jake. Jake, left arm. Put your left arm, point down. Yeah, right there. Click that subscribe button right down there. You know what I'm saying? Comment, do all that good shit, man. We appreciate you for checking us out on the YouTube and shit. Tell a friend to tell a friend, man. It's the fucking Devil's Advocate podcast. B-Hatch.
Yeah, that's pop. I can't never say that shit.
The most poppin' pop culture podcast in the Midwest. B-Hatch.
Hey,
You already know what it is.
I need to practice that shit.
Bro, the most poppin' pop culture.
77. Tune in.
Hey, keep tuning in every week, man. We appreciate y'all out here.